My name is Dean Haystack, the Dean, and you're listening to The Coffee Conversation. People with full bellies don't easily pick up pangas, and this is a burning issue. The virus and the response to it is merely the trigger, or if not the detonator, to much bigger issues. Unemployment is rising and will rise more. Businesses are closing. Governments don't make money. They take money from people who make money. Discussing it with a close friend, he asked me in the clutter that I was trying to sort out, he said, what is the hair on fire issue? Which I didn't fully understand at the time, to be honest, and just added to my confusion in trying to muddle our way through these things. And what he meant was, what is the burning issue?
It helped me simplify the thought process. There's only 4 basic things that we need in order to survive. We need oxygen, or we die in a few minutes. So far, oxygen isn't bottled, it's still freely available. We need water, or we die in a few days. We need food, the big issue here. Otherwise, we die in a few weeks, and then we need shelter because we can die anytime.
And I certainly am no polar bear. So what's the hair on fire issue? Quite ironic, huh? Some political aggravators say it like this: you can't eat the vote. And what they mean is that there's no point in having a vote when there's no food. They want unrest, possibly even war, because it fuels the fires of their political agenda. That unrest has begun. A few weeks in and people are getting hungry. Those with full bellies don't easily pick up pangas, but those with empty bellies, they do. There is food, but more people can't buy it. So how do we douse these fires? Give me your money. Don't trust anyone who says give everything to me because I want it for you. No, I don't want your money. I want nothing from you. But something will be asked of all of us in this crisis. Charity starts at home. Will you be a contributor? Hundreds, thousands already are. I can tell you stories all day of people that are doing their little bit to make a difference in this crisis. Factories in Johannesburg that I know of still allowed to operate in this crisis aren't just going around regular business. I know some that are putting together food parcels and taking it to their local communities to make sure that there at least is some food. Men and women, helpers, contributors, coming together and feeding thousands and dousing the flames. But it's not enough. Me as a contributor, it's a little bit more modest than what they're achieving. Charity starts at home. So the lady who works in the house and the gentleman who tends in the garden, I've committed to them to say, as long as I have food, you won't go hungry. A food parcel of 2.5 kilograms of millipap, rice, flour, sump, some yeast for that flour, add to that some cabbage, oil, and a packet of powder soup, which goes a long way, will cost about 160 Rand and is feeding a family of 5 for 8 days. That's 20 Rand a day, less than your normal filter coffee that you buy at the put stop. For a box of cigarettes, you can feed 10 people a day. For the average bottle of wine, you can feed 15 people a day. As long as I've got food, you won't go hungry. And the charity begins at home. Will you be a contributor? Our target is 100,000 contributors, feeding 500,000 to 1 million people a day, costing each contributor 20 Rand a day. 1 million people rocked up to a prayer meeting a couple of years ago. Can we get 100,000 people to give up a cup of coffee a day? Will you be a contributor? Please press pause on this video now. Go and fetch a piece of paper and a pen, come back, press pause, and I'll see you now. Thank you. If you've got your pen and paper, welcome back. Write down the names of the people that you know are not earning money in this lockdown and possibly beyond. Don't write more than 10, but write down at least 1. You're going to write down up to 10 because some of the people that you start with may start earning, and then you can apply the same principle to the next in line in those 10. Now, write down this number, 084 840-1192. That is a private and confidential WhatsApp service number. We want to reach 100,000 contributors, and we want to track the progress and give you feedback, send you news and information. We'd also like you to send on the information and encourage others to become contributors as well. You buy the pack and you look after your people. If you look after them, nobody else needs to. There is plenty of suffering to go around, so don't send me the money. Not until you've got nobody else that you know who hasn't got food. 084 840 1192. Pledge yourself as a contributor. WhatsApp the word yes and how many people you will make that commitment to weekly. Remember, one pack is 160 Rand and it will feed up to 5 people for 8 days.